another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be checking out this Seiko collaboration with the movie Resident Evil. This is for the upcoming Resident Evil CGI movie Death Island. There's going to be two models out. It's going to be this one, which is going to be the Chris Redfield. This is the SSH 129, and they are limited to 600 pieces each. This one has a suggested retail price of $2,900, and it has caliber 5x53. That is Seiko's latest Astron caliber, and this is just a fine watch. I have mine on now, wristwatch check. I wear mines weekly, and the Astrons are just a beautiful, beautiful piece to own. Now, this one is an all grade 5 titanium, and it has Seiko's super proprietary hard coating on here. They're ultra clear, super clear crystal, which is sapphire. And these watches are accurate to within 1 second in 100,000 years because they are GPS enabled. They have perpetual calendars, dual time zones, and also, which is one of my favorite things, is the quick adjust strap. If your wrist swells up, you have a couple millimeters just by pushing the two deployant buttons in, and you can move the clasp in and out. I think that's pretty cool. Now, this one has blue Lumi Bright, which is different from all the other Astrons. They usually have green. This one has blue. As you can see right over there at 430, you have a beautiful date wheel. And check this dial out when I zoom in. Look at that dial. Wow. It is a beautiful granular dial. These Astron dials also double as a collection point for the solar cell. So this watch has a power reserve of 6 months without any light if it's fully charged. And if it goes into power saving modes, you can leave this in the complete darkness for 2 years. Pick it up, the time will automatically adjust, and it will be correct. Now, every night this thing connects to the satellite, and it always is constantly updating every day. Now, as you can see around the bezel, it is scalloped beautifully. You see those facets, and anytime you see Astrons, the polishing on here, that is Ratu polishing on Astrons. Salus polishing, just like a Grand Seiko would use. This one has 100 meters of hermeticity. You have two control buttons and a control crown. These are really, really easy to use. If you pull it out to the first position, it goes into your UTC time, and your UTC time is up here, your universal time coordinated, and then all your time zones are plus and minus. I'm in Arizona, that is +8, and then say if you go to New York City, I think you go down 3, and then I'll show you the New York City time. Also, daylight savings time is enabled or disabled on these models. If you want to know if you're in daylight savings time, you simply just push the crown in, push this button, and that sub dial tells you if it's in daylight savings time. It tells you what coordinated time you're in and if it's daylight savings, and that's really, really cool. Now, if you want to get to the second sub dial, you just do the same thing, but you pull it out twice this time, and now you control the sub dial's time, and also you can trigger daylight savings time on and off within the sub dial also. Now, this has a really cool trick. This is a perpetual calendar, so it does roll backwards and forwards through the date depending on what time zone you're in. Also has airplane mode, but one of the things I like about it is you do have your full date over here on the right, and you have a time swap feature. If you wanted to swap the 2 times, you just hold these 2 buttons down. And this has some of the fastest hand acquisitions of any quartz piece. As you can see, it switched the time zones. If I want to go back to the original time zone, you hold them down again. And then it swaps the time zones right back. And it rolls back and forth through the date if need be. Pretty cool. Now, the bracelet is all integrated style bracelet that tapers down. It's real nice. You have limited edition, 1 of 600 on each of these models, and then you have Resident Evil Death Island on the back, and then all your usual Seiko specs. Now, this watch is a must-have. If you are interested in this, if you're a Resident Evil junkie, contact azfinetime.com and they will set you straight and fix you up with one of these. They are the leaders when it comes to high-end specialty Seikos. They get the Seikos first. Check this one out. There's also another model, and I'll put that one up. That one is called the Leon S. Kennedy, and I'll put that one up right next to this one so you can check that out. And check out that movie, Resident Evil. And also check out azfinetime.com. I'll leave a link in the description to both the watches, and you can check them out and contact those guys if you're interested or just want to browse around the site and find all kind of hundreds of fantastic brands and watches. My name is Big E. That's the Watch Once Over for today. God bless. Check out this movie, Resident Evil. Check out the Resident Evil Seiko Astron. And that's the Watch Once Over for today. God bless. And as usual, I'll catch you guys on the next video. One more thing. The Lume shot. Almost forgot, but I didn't. Lume shot coming right up. This is going to be your transitional lume. And this Lumi Bright is extremely powerful dive style lume. And the second hand balance is even illuminated, as you can see it going. And that will last all night. So if you roll over, you will get that. So, like I said before, God bless. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.